Everyone here? Perfect. I've got some great news. We found some Nergigante traces.
Great.
That's great news?
You heard me. Wherever that puppy shows up, it means it's on the hunt for something big.
I like how the Admiral's winter outfit is just his regular outfit with a scarf. No long sleeves.
Now we just need to figure out what that something big is.
Just a scarf.
Not only that, but thanks to the 5th Fleet, we've also found traces of other Elder Dragons in each region. And quite a healthy assortment of Elder Dragons at that.
Things are really starting to heat up, huh? How's the investigation into the seismic actions going?
Swimmingly. We've been able to pinpoint locations here in the hinterlands as well as in the New World.
We've also been splitting up to search for spots where the song is audible. We should be able to...
Great. Keep it up and we'll be able to track down the old overwhelm in no time.
Speaking of which, I have a request of the 5th. If I'm not mistaken, we may be able to learn something about the old Everworm from the recently awoken Elder Dragons. At this stage, information is key. I'd like to request a formal investigation into these Elder Dragons.
Chief, what do you think?
Elder Dragons have always been closely tied to all kinds of natural phenomena. We'd be fools not to investigate them.
Great. We'll get started right away.
Wait. What about me?
Just, do what you always do.
Ha! I'm on it.
Okay, let's get to it.
Okay, looks like we're doing
Something's going on with the Elder Dragons, part.
Elder Dragon investigations again.
Expedition or optional quest to check it out.
When we're on our optional quests, we'll be picking up traces of Elder Dragons just like we did in high rank. And just like we did here, I think, with Velkhana. And after we've gathered enough evidence, it'll unlock quests for us to go and hunt them. And we have our recently captured Seething Basil.
Want something making?
Alright, for weapons... I don't believe there was a Basil Geese line for a great sword. Likewise, there's nothing for seething. For armor, Seething Basil Alpha Plus. Set looks like this. It's a slightly different take on the whole lion aesthetic. Overall, I think it's pretty cool looking. The plate has the glowing bits just like Basil does. And overall, it's a pretty stylish looking set. The headpiece gives earplugs level 2, blast attack level 2. The chest piece gives guard level 2 and blast resistance. The hands have critical draw and earplugs. The waist piece has bombardier level 2 and crit draw. And the legs have earplugs level 2 and jump master. The set skill for Basil Geese is the same as its other armor pieces. 2 pieces gives you guts, which allows you to resist one hit that would normally kill you when your health's above a certain threshold. It's some low percentage, some like 20 or 30% or higher, and you won't get KO'd. Overall, nothing super critical, although the fact that the chest piece has guard is interesting. If I was building a Lancer loadout, that might be something to consider. I do need extra points of guard in my Gun Lancer set, but between that and the Damascus armor set, I might be able to re-optimize my Gun Lancer build for something a little bit better later. I won't worry about doing that on camera for now. The beta set looks like this. very similar. Parts of the legs and shoulders and headpiece are different. Still pretty cool looking. And we have pared down skills in place of more decoration slots. Looks like if you wanted to make the chest piece, we'd need to go hunt it at least one more time for distilled blast fluid. Oh, I should check and see. I don't think I have an upgrade for my greatsword yet. We'll find out. Yeah, we need an Elder Dragon bit, I'm assuming. A Fang. For something that we haven't fought yet. But once we do, we have all the rest of the acidic glaive parts that we need to max out the acid shredder. That, assuming we do that before we get to the final boss, will most likely take us into the post game. Guess we could take a look at the quest list and see what our optional quests give us. We can also look at doing some of the NPC quests too as well. That might not be a bad idea in order to unlock tools or things for the kitchen. Duet of Rhyme, Regular and Shrieking Legiana. I do not want to do that right now. The upgrade to the Ice-Proof Mantle is useful though. Hot Spring Stones. This is a delivery quest. Get special tickets for this one. It's another mantle upgrade. Most of the ones we have for the optionals look like they're upgrades for our existing mantles, which I will do at some point. But I don't know that they're the most interesting to see right now. Anjaneth. Could do this one, Jura in My Way. Master rank Juratotis for the Elder Melder. That might be a pretty good one to showcase some of the Gunlance stuff that I was talking about before. Go ahead and do that. And we'll try and pick up monster track information for the elders while we're doing it. Oh, I should probably keep an eye on the farm too. Keep our harvesting buffs up. Guess we can go with defense for now. I know there's a combination of ingredients that will give you an artillery up boost, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to go and look up a list of the different recipes when I get a chance. For this particular fight, it's not really going to matter too much. Juratotis is relatively easy to deal with on Master Rank, for the most part. Dropped us off right here. What I usually do when I drop into a mission with the gun lance is look for some ammo so that I can get my worm stake blast loaded. And keeping our long shelling build here. The name of the game will be getting our shots off to break Juratodus' armor. And then trying to stack on the damage as quickly as possible. Getting a mount's a good way to start. You can get the worm stake blast on its body. Well, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to hit. Our long shell should have the range to hit it, as long as we're somewhat close and on target. It also helps stagger too, since the damage is being added onto our raw shell damage. Head break. If we can get a knockdown and throw a Wyvern's Fire, that would be pretty good damage as well. Like so. Pretty good damage. If we keep poking Juratodus, might be able to proc paralysis as well, since we're using the Viper's Tobi Kadachi gun lance. My sharpness is getting ticked down pretty far. We're doing all the shelling. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can get our Wyvern's Fire. Nope. Still on cooldown. Now it should be up. I think our worm stake's about to fall off. But overall, we did pretty good damage. Juratodus might be almost done. Oh, done with the worm stake. I think our shells, because they ignore armor, will go right through the mud coating and do straight up damage. We can get our worm stake off on its feet this time. Should be a little bit easier to hit, at least when it's standing up. And Wyvern's Fire. I was wondering if you'd be able to stagger it out of that when it's recoding itself. It's good to know. And now it's nothing. And it's Baroth. We'll just collect our shinies and move on and try and capture a Totus without aggroing Baroth there. We'll just avoid that whole problem. Okay, we can't set our trap in the water. We can put it up on the island here. It's too bad I didn't grab those red pits. We'll have to lure Juratotus over to the island and into the trap, which shouldn't be too difficult. There you go. The Elder Dragon tracks here. Might have to just go into an expedition after this and see what we find. Let's see. Random mix of Master Rank drops. Wyvern Gem, that's useful. A whole bunch of high-level gear requires those. I'll take that. KO Jewel.